Hello friends, I want to talk about the nature of the Igbo people as relates to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who has been held captive for well over 3 years at the DSS custody. It is only Nnamdi Kanu that is being held today, apart from the terrorists in the north, Sunday Igbo in the west. And the reason they are doing it is because they do not respect the Igbos at all. And now, many Igbo people are not showing solidarity with Nnamdi Kanu, who has been held captive for many years. The government illegally went to Kenya and extraordinarily renditioned him to Nigeria. That means he was kidnapped illegally back to Nigeria. Until then, they've been going to court, coming back, engaging in merry-go-round judgment that does not end. Now, the only people, the only personalities in Igbo land that have been showing great interest have passed on. The likes of Mbazulike, an elder-statesman, Chief Iwuanyawu, an elder-statesman, former governor of Anambra State, Dr. Ezeife, an elder-statesman. These are the people that have been worrying for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be released. They fought and fought. They went to the government. They met Buhari. They talked to Tinubu. Yet, there is no hope in sight. Then, another great politician that have been so helpful, fighting every day to make sure Nnamdi Kanu is released, is Senator Enyinnaya Abaribe from Abia State. That man is a great politician. That's the only political elite that has been fighting for Nnamdi Kanu to be released. Recently, at the Red Chamber, he blocked the entrance to the assembly that unless the Senate discussed something that had to do with Nnamdi Kanu, that he wouldn't give access to anybody. He blocked everywhere. He was offended. He was angry. Why his beloved brother is still being held in captivity? Senator Enyinnaya Abaribe. Sometimes Victor may also cooperate, but the rest of the political elites are not interested because they are the main people holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in detention. They are afraid that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu commands so much respect in Igbo land. If he comes out, he will begin to command respect. That is what we call Ebrika Ibeya Obi Anadiama. In Igbo land, they used to say that we are very united. I'm not seeing the unity amongst Igbo people. I'm not seeing it. Igbo tribe is the most populous tribe in Nigeria. Yet we cannot come together and say something and that thing happens. We are fighting over ourselves. Look at what happened recently between Senator Ebonyi and Ezeife. The man was insulting Ezeife publicly without minding whose horse is God. Because an average Igbo man wants to show charity outside without allowing charity to begin from home. Imagine our beloved brother has been in detention for well over 3 years. This gentleman has lost his parents, lost everything he has not stayed with his family for well over 3 years. And the people of Igbo land are not talking. Only few people, very few people, even the youths are not even talking. The ones that call themselves Igbo billionaires are not talking. Every day they keep taking champagne, making noise all over the place. None of them, not even one person, has spoken on behalf of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So what is killing Igbos is individualism. Igbo Amayeze. No Igbo man recognizing the other person. It wants everything to be him. Ha ha ha. That's the problem we have in Igbo land. The problem of individualism. Nobody wants to come out to say enough is enough. Are you telling me that if all the governors of the Southeast can come out, the ministers from Southeast extraction, the state houses of assembly, the lawmakers in the Senate and in the House of Rep, they will come out and say, please release this man who has never committed any offense known to law. Are you telling me that the government wouldn't listen to them? Because they are not interested in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They're only interested in what enters into their pocket. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And it is a collective insult to the Igbo generation and to the Igbo race that the beloved brother that is fighting for their good is being held in captivity, whereas others have been released. Even terrorists were released and integrated in the army, police, civil defense, navy, and what have you. Then your own brother, who hasn't committed any offense known to law, is still being held in spite of court judgments that pronounce him free, that he did not commit any offense, that he should go. They said the court gave a judgment, but the government did not obey. We are not even asking the government to release him. We are asking the government to release him based on the court pronouncement. That goes to show that nobody respects the Igbos, because we have already insulted ourselves. We've made ourselves so cheap in the committee of friends, in the committee of nations, in the committee of all the national ethnic nationalists of Nigeria. They don't take Igbo serious anymore. In those days, we used to have Senate president permanently. We used to have Speaker of the House of Rep. We used to have some sensitive positions in the government. Today, no Igbo man is recognized, and the rest of the political elites are scrambling for one position or another. That's the problem we have. Because of poverty, because of the mentality that has been developed over the years, Igbos do not have dignity, integrity, that commitment to say this is what we want. They don't want to do it. They are busy chasing shadows. Money is gold, but remember, the highest power is political power. After God, it is power. If you don't have it, you are nobody. Imagine if Peter Obi had won this election, nobody would have been released. I'm not talking about tribalism now. I'm talking about fairness, equity, and transparency. If the government had been so fair and transparent, they would have released him based on what the court had pronounced in the past. But now they have reassigned a new judge to start the merry-go-round judgment and court sittings and what have you. And that person I will give tribute to is Omoyele Sowore. Each time there is a case of Nnamdi Kanu in Abuja, Sowore must appear. That's another great patriot. He's a Yoruba person. Sometimes people say, Sowore has been so helpful. He has been showing solidarity to the release of Mazi Nnamdi, more than the Igbo youths, more than the Igbo billionaires that are making noise, masquerading all over the place as billionaires in Igbo land. They have not come out to issue a communique and say, please release this our brother who did not commit any offense known to law. But Omoyele Sowore has been carried on his head, fighting for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So I will give tribute to Mbazulike late, Iwuanyawu late, Ezeife late. Then I will give a special tribute to Senator Enyinnaya, Abaribe, and Omoyele Sowore. Let the boys come together and ask the government to release this young man who has not committed any offense known to law. I stop here and have a good day.